盘叶最近的距离。可以看到它车子里面有 Netflix 的相机，它这个碟轮看有多漂亮。大家早安，今天超级开心，这个机会真的是非常的难得，很谢谢呢这个 FSA 跟 Vision 这个意大利的总部呢帮我们安排了今天这个难得的机会。今天7月8号是2024年环法的第一个休息日，那很多观众朋友一定会很好奇，到底休息日这些 Pro 都在干什么？所以呢，我们今天呢就真的非常谢谢 FSA 跟 Vision 他们帮我们联系了巴黎胜利车队呢，让我们可以当小跟班，跟着车队的作息看一下一整天的休息日他们都会做什么事情。我正后方这个是对吧？就是选手休息的地方嘛。然后右手边那台是他们的厨房，现在正有厨师在里面调理他们的早餐。然后后面呢还有一个技师的 truck， 然后还有那个就是好像大家在处理洗衣服啦，然后补给的部分，他们刚刚也把冰桶拿出来在晾，然后衣服也洗好了正在晒。哇，这个感觉真的是非常的特别。等一下呢就跟着我们的镜头一起去看一下一整天选手们还有整个队的人都在做些什么事情。走啦！这支影片呢，还有我们的大来宾，没错，就是正在法国参加这个训练营，也不是参加哦，是主办训练营。每天要当保姆，要当司机，要当教练，要当队长，还要照顾小朋友，自己本身还是选手要练习的这个阿贤。
Hello， 大家好，我是单车阿贤李冠贤。
耶！今天呢，因为阿贤其实也是骑美利达的车，所以真的很开心。他今天有带着他自己的车过来，那我们就一起来看一下吧。因为这里算是他们整个休息的区域啦。然后我们刚刚稍微数了一下，到底有一个队在环赛里面要运作，到底有需要多少的队职员，到底需要多少的硬体？我们先从外观来看一下。这个呢就是队巴嘛，对不对？
对。
然后
选手对吧？这个好像是他们的行动餐厅。
对，厨房的部分。
我蛮好奇，蛮想看一下他们的
里面
行动餐厅厨房，
对，
大概是怎样的配置？
因为阿贤本身也是厨师出身的，他今天来参观以后，他就知道训练营要怎么帮小朋友调配这个营养，
稍微做调整。
对。好，那数了2台大车，再看一下这边还有一台。这个应该是 support car 对不对？
应该是工作人员的
team van
的车吧？
对，这里有一台小的这种跟我们台湾补给车会看到的9人座一台，然后这边呢还有一台红色的，这台感觉也是工作人员的器材车，对。然后队车就是小车、房车有3台，
就是在赛事中必须要载一些单车啊、轮组，在赛事中移动进行补给的队车是看到是有准备3台。
然后还有一台是 truck 的话呢，就是器材车，就是技师都会在上面处理他们所有的装备。然后还有那个 truck 上面我有看到有洗衣机，不知道有没有烘衣机，但就是看起来后勤相关的东西就是在那个货车上面处理。然后另外那边又看到了另外一台的9人座，
对，
哇，所以总共已经有3大6小，超级多。然后每一台车上面都有相对的工作人员要负责他们应该要负责的这个职责。
对，他们等一下可能要把车摆出来洗了，他们现在已经在做前置备的准备了，就把车架，等下应该一台车要把它拉出来做清洁。
因为毕竟昨天那一站是有点 gravel，大家回来每一台车上面全部都是灰，脸上也都是灰，然后那个手上的手毛也都是灰。对，等一下，对，真的灰头土脸。好，我们来看一下他们如何运作的，走吧。好哦，各位车友一定都超级好奇这个器材控的部分，看到后面全部都是车，已经快要疯掉了。那我们这次呢，今天很开心，是因为这个 FSA 跟 Vision 帮我们安排过来嘛，然后我们同时也看到了今年欧展非常新哦，才刚上市的这个37的轮组已经看到了。那刚好旁边有选手啦，就请选手跟我们解释一下，看到了37、60跟45 3种轮组，到底大概有什么不同？
当然主要有60就是否这种平路赛段嘛，而且大家如果有看冲刺的话，他们最后的时速几乎都是落在50到70之间，尤其最后终点要冲的时候，真的是非常快，所以一定要用到60这样的高框的轮组，尤其60在这种高速的稳定性是非常棒的。那再来就是会有一些像丘陵的，就是有那种 hill 的那种比赛，会有丘陵穿插平路。那有些选手可能就会比较习惯使用是45高的轮组。那我们还有看到37高的轮组，那就是今年正上市的这个37高，就是给专属在爬坡使用的部分。
所以登山的这一组37的轮组啊，我们在欧展的时候，大家也在讲说，台湾的车友非常喜欢爬5岭，看这组就对了。先跟大家分享一下，现在技师啊，他们正在忙碌在洗车，然后这一区全部都是他们真正的比赛车，因为你看这个晶片在这边就知道，然后还有号码牌，
对，还有姓名，
对，还有姓名
贴在那个车的后面，
车架，对，然后左边那一区全部都是备车，所以备车数量真的也是非常的充足。对，那因为阿贤刚刚看到了很重要一件事，就是今年欧展他们有展的这个5D Evo 新的把手，让阿贤跟我们介绍一下。
好，我们可以看得到这里大部分的选手都已经用这个新的 Evo 的把手。 那这个 Evo 的把手最大的区别就是它跟上一代这个5D 原本 ACR 最大的区别是它已经削掉很多比较大部分的面积，让这个把手保有原本的型，但是显得更精瘦一点，就是做了一点瘦身，但还是保留它大部分的这个刚性长度。所以我们可以看得到，选手可以用更轻量化的东西来操控他的单车。
好，我们今天大概9点左右到达这个 Village 这边，然后他们等一下呢，选手吃完早餐，大概10点45要出去 Recovery Ride。然后现在呢，看到技师已经把车子整理好，他们已经上到对车上面了。那刚刚阿贤有跟我们分享，就是他驾车的方式，因为大家在那个环法赛场上面看到，就是每次出了什么事，就是对，机械故障的时候就很急，跟大家赶快要换车，是怎么办到的？让阿贤跟我们讲一下。
我们可以看到这个驾车，它其实只有夹这个下关而已，它前后轮都只是稍微辅助卡着而已。所以只要把这里打开，它很快速就可以把这台车拿下来了。那它这个架子呢是自己稳固改装的，这个不是一般市售可以看得到的架子，真的是为了这种职业赛事而特别改造的这个自单车的架子。你可以看到这很多这种金属加工啊，这个其实没有打磨过，是蛮锐利的，因为它真的是就为了是给选手比赛使用，特别去弄出了这个架子，可以架很多比赛轮跟很多车子。
然后前面的计时车是
把它前后轮把它对夹固定的，所以它也是把前面的这个拔掉之后，车子就可以直接整个快速拉下来，是非常快速可以把车取下来。
所以这是我们在赛场上面看到那个技师换车的画面，很刺激，就是这个时候。
I already sent photos to Sharon, Benson, Darren, everybody got photos.
Yeah.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Huge, right? 好，我们可以观察到，就是早上啊，一过来的时候，其实队职员就都已经差不多醒了，他们差不多9点开始动作这样子。那现在10点半左右，就是选手们慢慢的醒来了。然后我们刚刚有遇到 Billboard， 然后 Bauhaus 跟这个 GC 主将现在正在后面跟队职员聊天，因为他们等一下稍微准备一下就要出去骑车了，所以选手休息日还是会稍微比较 chill 一点点，但等一下还是要出去小小的 recovery ride 一下。
Okay.
好，趁选手都出门的时候呢，其实还有一批队职员在这边准备他们接下来3天的所有的冲泡的这些能量饮。那刚刚呢，我们有跟队职员聊了一下，就是它这么多的这个箱子里面啊，就是里面有很多个 bottle， 它分2种，一种是 R， 一种是 M。那他跟我解释说 ，M 的部分呢，就是1瓶水里面会有30克的糖，然后 Rocket R 的这个部分，1瓶水里面会有90克的糖。那所以呢，就是看选手需要什么，他们会用算的。他说1个选手1个小时大概需要90克的这个糖，我们可以把它理解成碳水化合物这样子，就是他们的能量。所以呢，就是看选手的喜好，可以把它变成水啊，跟冲泡饮，或者是加果胶，这样互相搭配。我们要上对车了，对吧
Everything, so all the team meetings are filmed, and that's what you see on Netflix this year as well. And what else can I tell you? So yeah, the seats, the guys can recline, they can put their legs up, and they all have their cubby holes, helmets all there. And yeah, I mean, so far they all really like it, no complaints. And then in the back here, we have our nutrition. So this is like Never Second, who's our nutrition partner. The guys go in here, they take their gels and everything before the start. Banana. The most important thing as well is probably coffee. The guys maybe drink 3 or 4 espressos before the start of the stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day.
Wow.
So this is also one of our partners, Rocket, who supply the machines.
So for the nutrition, everybody has the same one?
So they get a nutrition plan, and then they decide what they want to take for the start. So, for example, here we have, we've got the caffeine gels if they decide to take the caffeine.
Yeah.
And then they have the regular, and then they have a variety of different flavors as well. But sometimes they save this for the stage, and then, they have things like, I don't know, like rice cakes here that they take. And then these are the homemade rice cakes that they make with marshmallow and like Cocoa Pops or Rice Krispies. You can try one later.
Really?
That's chocolate and banana.
Wow.
I think that's my favorite flavor.
Thank you.
And I think there's 40 grams of carbohydrates
Okay.
in there. Oh, and they also have energy bars from Never Second, which they use.
Okay.
And Never Second do 30 grams of carbs, and the guys try and do about 90 to 120 grams of carbs per hour on the bike, and they mix that with either gels, bars, or drink.
Okay.
Yeah. And then here, I mean, everyone thinks it's really cool, but it's just a bathroom. So we have the bathroom now. As you can see, we've also got like a sign which the guys have to see their urine color to find out their level of hydration.
Yeah.
Obviously 21 days of racing, hydration is extremely important.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we've got 2 showers here. So I'll just show you one of them. So the guys, I don't know, yeah, you guys obviously filmed yesterday's stage, but the shower is extremely important after a stage. And then extra drinks here. So the guys have a selection of sugar-free drinks. This is again one of our partners, Union, who provided. So we made this drink with our nutritionist as well, and it has like B12 vitamins and stuff that the guys take as well.
So do they need to like calculate everything when they want to drink and take the like snack?
So I mean, it's not always easy to remember, but like let's say when you go in the kitchen truck, you'll see the scales. They have to measure their food, and then they try and remember everything they took on the bike.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, this is how much I took, and then they check whether they've gone over under their nutrition fuel limits for the day.
Okay.
And then that's also, let's say, recuperated at dinner. And then also protein is the first thing they drink after the stage.
Yeah.
And then this is just the back of the bus, which we've got the team radios here. Sometimes the sports directors come in here and do some final planning and preparation. Another TV to watch the race. Maybe if the bus driver is tired, he lays down and watches the race while he waits for the riders. And then this is something we've added this year, which is from Game Ready, and it's a ice compression device. So after the stage, our head physio will plug this in, fill it with ice, and the guys will have like wraps around their legs, and it will cool and compress for recovery on the bus on the way to the next hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the first thing they finish the race, what do they do?
First thing is shower.
Shower.
It's, especially like yesterday, they were so muddy, and they can't wait to just get in the shower, and then they go sit in their seat. If they didn't take the recovery from the finish line, then they get it in their chair, and then this device comes straight on, and they sit and they recover. And some of them decide they don't want it on. It's up to them. But if it's recommended, then they would do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome.
这里队友可以边聊天边洗澡，边洗的时候边聊说刚刚骑的怎么样，好可爱哦。
That's
Wow.
also our team doctor, Matt Brown.
Hi, nice meeting you.
Very, very nice guy. So yeah, it's quite basic dining room.
Wow.
And as I told you on the bus, they have the scales here, right? So the nutritionist will normally sit there. He's got his laptop. The riders will say, how much carbs can I have for breakfast? He'll tell them based on what the stage profile is for the day.
Okay.
So maybe a mountain stage has higher carb intake than a flat stage. They weigh up, have their dinner.
Wow.
Again, as I told you, coffee, so another coffee machine.
Yeah.
For breakfast. They will have a few of those. And we've always got cherries out. Apparently cherries are very good for the recovery process of athletes. So cherries the hot theme at the moment.
Okay.
Then coming into the kitchen.
Wow. Hi.
This is our chef, Bernard.
How are you?
I think he's got 4 Michelin stars.
Wow.
Yeah? No? Oh, Michelin tires, sorry. The chef works with the nutritionist to prepare the menu for the guys, and then they make the meals based on that. And the guys have dinner on the kitchen, breakfast and dinner, but then during the stage, Bernard will make them a recovery meal that they take on the bus. So they'll have a protein shake, recovery meal, and they all have their own custom order that they give. So each rider will say if they want porridge, pasta, rice, and that's what he does for
Wow.
25 days. It's not easy, but does a good job.
So chef only do the meals for riders or all of the team members?
If he's being generous, sometimes he makes us something. But to be honest, he's already
Packed.
so busy.
Yeah.
And like if you see this truck as well, so they have to park it. Sometimes we're in the mountains, they have to level it. They have to set the kitchen up every day, pack it away. So yeah, it's not the easiest job. It's not just cooking. There's other things that go into it, and and every day it's non-stop.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. 这边有看到啊，在这个对吧的这个 kitchen 里面啊，真的是磅秤 everywhere， 到处都是，外面也是，里面也是。然后这边可以看得到，主厨他有在那边写笔记，写说，谁需要什么东西，然后里面的那个营养素是多少，因为这个对这些车手来说是非常非常重要的。Oh my god， 他要给他，哎呦。阿贤在跟他们说，他以前是厨师的背景，结果哇，你 so cool！ 好，我们今天呢参观完这个巴林胜利车队的一切，哇，什么都看了，除了这个，因为技师一直在忙碌啊，因为他们有太多车要处理了，所以我们没有上到那个技师那一台货车以外，其他。厨房也看了 nutrition， 刚刚那个营养师也跟我们聊了一下，然后队医也跟我们聊了一下，非常非常精彩的这个内容，真的很开心，谢谢 Vision 跟 FSA 这个安排，真的是太幸福了。那现在呢，结束了巴林的这个行程呢，我们接下来要赶快赶去下一站，就是等一下呢，我们跟 EF Education 这个车队有约。那因为呢休息日就是大家住的饭店都不太一样，所以还需要赶一点路啊。我们现在要开车准备去下个地方，走喽。好，现在下午2点，我们刚刚超级赶在车上吃午餐，就为了呢要赶上这个来到这边拍台湾车友都非常喜欢的 EF Education， 耶！然后看到这个呢，就知道这是他们的餐车，因为现在选手们正在吃午餐，所以刚刚厨师已经都工作完了，已经拍不到他工作的样子了，刚刚餐都已经出去了，现在很期待去看一下他们在整个饭店 set up 的状况。好，现在呢，Linda 身边呢是 EF Education 的这个 Christopher。
Hi, nice to meet you, and hope you're gonna enjoy your tour.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. 所以他要带我们看一下这个对吧？我们刚刚已经从那个厨房那边走过来了，很期待。So please, can we go up to the?
Yeah, first I just want to show that.
Oh wow!
The yellow lion. When you have yellow, you have the jersey.
Yeah.
You have the lion.
So cute. 就是获得黄衫就会拿到一只狮子，所以这只狮子就是 yellow jersey 就会有。他们拿到一个单站了，目前为止。
We are in the team bus here, so you can see there is 8 riders doing the Tour de France, so you have 8 different seats. Every rider picks his own seat and is gonna stay here for the entire race. They don't switch and stuff because they have their stuff, the helmets, they have some storage here, so every guy stays in the same spot for the entire race. Kind of the kitchen area, you can wash stuff, you can do the coffee. Normally you have the rice cooker here, so you can do the rice cake for the riders.
So the cooking part will be the chef.
No, it's driver, the bus driver.
Oh really?
The chef works only in this kitchen.
Oh okay.
It's more like for the after race meals.
Oh.
So when the driver the driver goes from start to finish, and then he has to wait. So he puts some rice always to do. For the riders. Also, the chef cooks something, which is in the fridge, and then they just prepare it for the riders. When they, just after the stage, they have to eat.
Yeah, teamwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Fridge, storage, dirty but the showers.
Wow, that's for 3 persons.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The guys can just go and they don't have to wait too long after.
This is so cute. They can go shower and then talk about the stage together.
Exactly. It's kind of like an easy kind of meeting room. You have the team radio.
Yeah.
You know that the guys are during the race.
Yeah.
So it's like, and yeah, always extra stuff.
And what's that?
I don't know. Actually.
I see something interesting.
It's a trophy.
他们车上有很多很奇妙的东西，就是设计的很狂的东西，很可爱。Cool.
Yeah, and here you can see there's a lot of energy gel and bars and for the riders, so they can pick what they want before the stage. Before they go out, they can just like take everything they want to put in the pocket and ready to race.
So everybody took the same brand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they can decide their own nutrition, or you have some.
There is a nutritionist into the team.
Okay.
So which is managing what the guys are taking, and he's working also with the chef to make sure that the meals are good enough. I mean, with enough energy.
Yeah.
For the riders.
现在技师正在洗那个 Carapaz 的特制涂装的他自己的车，因为他们早上已经稍微去 recovery ride 结束了，所以下午呢，技师就会来把脚踏车全部都整理一下。所以刚刚 Christophe 他跟我们解释说啊，他们队职员里面有一位是专门在洗车的，他完全不做任何技师的工作，他每天就是专门帮所有的选手把车洗干净，然后就是比赛前、比赛后就是他在忙的时候。那因为他们早上已经出去练习结束了，所以呢，他现在在洗这台是美国国家冠军涂装的，超帅。Let's go!
Let's go inside. Tu vai anche? Grazie.
嗨，太夸张了，太帅了。So these bikes are the pro. They ride the bike.
Yeah,
on
the race
race.
bikes. You see
Okay.
the plate number plate. So
Yeah.
those ones are the race bikes. Those ones are the spare bikes, which are on the first car. And then on the back you have the second spare, which are going on the second car.
Okay. Wow.
Sorry. Yeah.
哦，很好，谢谢。You speak Chinese？ 我很好啊，我很好。他说我不好难呢。
Just like for sprint stage, I think.
Yeah.
So nothing special compared to yesterday's stage. Today, just straightforward. Tomorrow is straightforward. The only difference is tomorrow is we're going to use this big 60mm dip wheels. So that's only different. If it's like a rolling or mountain, we use the 45. Tomorrow is 60.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only different for tomorrow. Maybe 1 or 2 guys or 3 guys going to use the bigger chin ring, like a 56.
Yes.
The rest are using 54.
好，这个 EF Education 他们很厉害的就是设计师呢，各个品牌一起 work 非常的好。那像 Cannondale 的部分就是负责所有单车的涂装，然后也跟 EF Education 这个主视觉是很符合的。另外呢，大家可以看到我身后这个 Vision 这边啊，帮他们做这个特殊的涂装，碟轮上面超级美的，完完全全也是命中他们的这个主视觉，超级漂亮，很有质感。好，我们现在呢上到这个技师在准备他们的工作的这个车上面啊，其实这个货车里面就是所有的装备，可以看到一整排所有 Vision 的轮组都在这边，然后所有选手的车都在这边，超级帅。有他们的比赛车在左手边，然后备用车在右手边，然后后面呢还有做这个个人计时赛 ITT 的这个用车也在这边，然后我还看到超级帅的哦，这台是我们这个厄瓜多的国家冠军 Carapaz 的车，然后现在看到呢，因为明天的比赛是一个 sprint 是冲刺的一个赛段，所以我们的技师呢正在为了这些车手做他的准备。那刚刚有问了一下，他们说基本上呢不会跟昨天有什么不一样，因为跟第9段是蛮类似的，所以他们只会换上 Vision 60的这个框高来骑明天的路段。刚刚我问这个 Christophe， 就是因为这么多人的衣服要怎么办，然后车手的衣服要怎么办，然后 Christophe 就跟我们解释说，就是每个人都有自己的那个洗衣袋，那洗衣袋上面有名字，连队职员都是，所以他每天就是把它丢进去，然后会有专门负责洗衣服的队职员帮你把它丢进去，然后晒衣服，然后最后呢，你就是要拿你的袋子回去，隔天你有脏衣服的时候再把它拿出来，就是有专门的人在处理这件事。Christophe 跟我们解释了一下，就是他所有的车的 setup 都会一样，就是上面有8台车，他总共有2台队车，那2台队车上面8台车就会每一个车手都有 ，in case 就是说如果在比赛里面有人在前面，有人在后面，队车不知道要怎么支援的话，就会有出现这个问题嘛，所以他们2个设置是完全一模一样的，所有的车都会在上面。那这边可以看到啊，我们因为 Netflix 的关系，大家开始很喜欢这个环法，可以看到他车子里面有 Netflix 的相机。在这边在拍那个就是 Sports Manager 他们在讨论的时候，这个策略怎么样，都是在这里发生的。好，那今天在这一站呢，有看到就是 EF Education 跟我们后面这个 Intermatch， 然后刚刚有那个Confidence 法国的车队，他们3个是住在同一个地方。然后我刚刚有问这个 Christophe， 他说啊，每一个队住哪里，全部都不是自己可以决定的，都是 UCI 决定的。然后他们呢，例如说，昨天第9站可能某一队住到比较1星的饭店，然后另外一队住到比较5星的饭店，他们会每一天21站里面都稍微把大家的那个要移动的距离，还有饭店的星级都平衡一下，让每一个队都有享受到一样平等的对待，这样子。所以这个部分呢，就是 UCI 他们要处理的 ，ASO 他们要处理的，就是很复杂的一个 arrangement。那他们就是在比赛大赛之前呢，好像前2个礼拜会收到一个 book， 就会知道说哦，每一天我的 logistic 是怎么样。好，我们现在来到今天的第3站了。早上呢，跟着这个巴黎设立车队一个早上，刚刚下午呢又去 EF Education 参观之后呢，现在来到 Astana 的这个住的饭店。那刚好这一区有4个车队都住在这边哦。我现在前方有个 Jayco， 就是骑我们捷安特的这个车队，然后 Ineos 石油舰队也在这边，然后 Astana 在这边 ，FDJ 法国的这个车队也在这边，所以这边总共有4支车队，非常非常的热闹。然后可以看到很多法国的车迷呢，其实也都在附近，就是 在封锁线外面，想要靠近一下偶像。那我刚刚跟这个 Astana 的队职员有聊过了，他们现在选手早上已经去做 recovery ride 都已经骑完了，下午现在大家全部都在做 massage， 他们正在做这个运动按摩恢复的部分，为了明天这个冲刺的这个赛段做准备。所以目前是没有看到我们台湾车友很喜欢的这个盘爷，我相信他现在应该正在休息，不好意思打扰他。那我们就先拍一下这个车队的外观，因为现在他们职员很可爱，大家就是边在处理那个车子，然后边在跟我们聊天，他们都非常非常的 nice。那现在就透过我们的镜头来去看一下这整个 campus 的状况吧。Astana 的技师让我上来这边，看到大家呢的车都在这里啊，可以看到盘爷的车已经准备好了在这边，然后这一台是 Bo 的车，然后这个是 Carol 的车，哇！天呐，大家的涂装不太一样哦，因为可以看得到盘爷的是他的特仕涂装 ，Willie 有帮他特别做了这个白黑的特仕涂装，超级美的。好，现在可以在这个 Astana 对吧旁边看到他所有的这个伙伴啊 ，FSA Vision、Pologo 跟这个 Victoria。现在我们要上对吧了，走。哇哦！ Wow.
This is our bus in general. Like the individual seats for the riders.
Yeah.
Here's Mark Cavendish sitting always, like he's present from the fans.
Yeah.
Always has some pictures. His helmet.
Yeah.
His shoes. Yeah. In general, this is our area for coffee. Here we can cook something.
Yeah.
Preach.
Yeah.
Some specific things like this one, like different kind of gels, bars, everything here. Like WC, like shower.
Yeah.
And like a room
Wow.
for rest or something like small discussions, radios we're using in the race.
Yeah.
Spare helmets, like this, and in general, this is TV screens. Always watching the race.
Yeah.
And something like.
Oh, and all the riders.
Yes,
Radio?
they own yes areas and
Okay.
Yeah, in general like this.
OK。好，这个对吧？一上来的这些位置里面呢，就是这个是盘爷的位置，然后他们一样就是在这个 tour 的21天里面，全部都是固定的位置嘛。那在这个位置有看到盘爷的号码191，然后他说他常常会有这个粉丝送给他的一些手绘的画，这个好可爱哦。我问他是不是喜欢猫，那这个队经理说他不是很确定，但是就是他常会收到这种涂鸦，很可爱。那另外呢，我们这边可以看到这个安全帽呢，就是盘爷的安全帽了，这旁边有他的这个 Mark Cavendish， 我跟盘爷最近的距离。然后在他的座位旁边呢，也有看到这个他的特仕涂装的他的卡鞋，给大家看一下。其实非常干净哦，然后可以看到有这个蝴蝶的特仕涂装，然后还有 Nike， 因为盘爷跟 Nike 一起赞助了很久。它对吧上面就这个粉红色，2008年、2013、2016就是环意，再来环法黄色，2009跟2014，再来环西班牙2006、2008跟2015，最后是2012年的奥运。好，那真的很开心，谢谢这个 FSA 跟 Vision 大力的安排，让我们可以这样很靠近所有的车队，然后甚至还跟选手有稍微有点交流，真的非常的开心。这是我们第一次追环法，就可以这么近距离的观察整个大赛的运作，觉得学到非常的多，然后也很有趣，非常推荐呢所有的车迷，如果真的有机会的话，一定要亲自来法国走一遭。近距离的感受这个赛事的张力啊，真的是非常非常的让人起鸡皮疙瘩，看了真的是会热血沸腾，非常的想要骑车练车哦。好，那谢谢大家今天的收看，喜欢我的影片记得在影片下方按喜欢、订阅、订阅、Love Cycling。接下来我们就在环法路上见喽，拜拜。